Hey guys, Santaro here, and we're back into Connected Hearts. Connected Hearts. So we're back to see what the hell is going on, and how this is going to feel more like a horror story. Hopefully. I'm hoping it's where it's going. Without second thought, I close the door, making sure to lock it. I don't want any unwanted visitors tonight, or ever. I know, dude, you get a mysterious envelope, you don't know what the hell's going on, I get it. I then fix my sight on the envelope. It's made of ordinary paper and has no sender information. Yeah. The only thing it says is that it was for me. I blink before carefully opening it. Whoa. Inside there's a single sheet of paper with a drawing made with crayons. It's not very good. It seems to be made by a small child. Oh man, it's even worse. Human figures made with sticks and circles that pretend to be a boy and a girl holding hands right next to a heart. There's something written beside them. Gary and me. It's her, I murmured, my lips moving by themselves. My heart stops for an instant. I shake my head many times, unable to believe it. I can't believe what's in front of my own eyes. I was just getting over the surprise when something else happens. I exclaimed, confused, looking towards the kitchen. I just heard a glass breaking. I live alone, I have no pets, and there is no wind. How is it possible? Did the glass just burst all by itself? But that's what it looks like. I leave the envelope and quickly go to the kitchen to see what's happening. Once there, my face becomes pale and my body solid like stone, while my eyes look in disbelief at the glass shards on the floor. I almost faint at that moment. I don't know what to think. I don't feel safe anymore. I hold my breath for a couple seconds until I notice a sheet of paper on the floor. I slowly get closer and pick it up, careful not to step on the shards. It's another child's drawing, a cheerful one, but at the same time, I can't explain it, but seeing that drawing made me anxious. I shake my head. Rather, I think it's not the drawing itself, but how I found it. What makes it weird? There's something written on it. Why did it break? I didn't want it to. Even if things fall, they shouldn't break without my permission. Don't you think that's weird? I blink. Confused. My mind is blank. What can I say at something like that? I'm reading an incomprehensible message that shouldn't even exist. However, I don't have much time to think about it. Suddenly, other noises call my attention. This time, the sound of the shower in the bathroom. I feel a chill move all over my spine, slowly crawling its way. Instantly, my body is covered in ice. I can't move a single finger. I'm frightened. The very idea that someone or something is inside my home when I'm supposed to be alone makes me shake in fear. The sound continues for long seconds, then minutes, without any change. I simply ignore it, as if doing that was enough to make it go away. But no matter how long I wait, that never happens. In the end, I can only steel myself and go check it. I take a deep breath, filling my lungs with air, then slowly walk towards the bathroom, staring at the door before carefully opening it. Warm steam escapes from the room. My heart beats like a drum at every second. I beg there's nothing on the other side. Yeah, you and me both, man. And then what I find is just that. Nothing. The shower suddenly opened itself, pouring hot water without reason. It wouldn't be the first inexplicable thing tonight. I close my eyes and sigh, full of relief. However, this isn't over yet. I still need to find out what's going on. This is too much to leave it to my imagination. I close the water, seeing the shower stop. Ooh, but still, man. I stand there a few more seconds, trying to understand what's happening, but of course I can't come up with any answers. Then I rub my face in a gesture full of frustration. I'm losing my head, I said quietly, talking to myself. Then I exhale, letting my anxiety go with the breath. Dude, no, I would have been gone, man. Just, that's a big nope. I think about going out or calling someone for company, but I have no one to ask for help. And strangely, the idea of going out this night sounds even more terrifying. When I opened the door, I saw the hallway empty. It gave me the sensation that something scary was hiding in the shadows. I can't explain it, but I locked the door and wanted to stay like that. But it seems my home isn't safe either. I turn around, thinking on going back to bed. The only thing I can do is wait for the sun to come up. If the next night I have another experience like this, I'll move without second thought. Then suddenly, I open my eyes wide, incredulous. I didn't realize before, but there was a drawing in the mirror as if someone had used a finger to clean the thin layer of steam on it. It's a ship, sinking. Oh my god, sunken ships. Oh, the fan base. There's also something written. There are hundreds of paths, and all of them guide to the same end. I read it over and over, without understanding what it means. Is it a message for me? No, it's for the Titanic, man. My lips can't say a single word. The silence now feels oppressive. My heart shrinks as I think how alone I am, as if I've been cut away from the world, forsaken. However, things continue to happen, things that shouldn't. I can't understand anything. I don't know what I can do, but my only hope is that the sun will turn all of this into nothing more than a bad dream. With that in mind, I walk to my room, but when I get there, I find there is another surprise waiting for me. Oh man, how great can this get? Come on. What is this? I murmur, confused, while looking right at a sheep plush. It's a sheep? It's in perfect condition, as if it was new. Or maybe it is. There's no way to know. Next to the plush, there's a sheet of paper. I quietly get closer and pick it up. Man, I would have been afraid of that sheep. You can't trust cute things. It has a drawing of a wolf made with crayons. It looks angry. There's something written, too. I don't like wolves, but I'm surrounded by them. The only way to avoid them is by hiding. Again, an incomprehensible message, just like the fact the plushie appeared from nowhere. After a few seconds, I grab the plushie with curiosity. It's very soft. It could easily be used as a pillow. Outside of that, there's nothing else worth saying. It doesn't appear to have anything weird. I don't know what I should do. Everything is so strange. It all began after that dream. I blink, confused, trying to come up with an answer. That's right. I forgot. This must be all the work of that woman, Alice. Her words came back to my mind. She said I had forgotten something. I don't think there could be a memory that could make sense of all this, but even knowing that would be a lie to say I don't have an uncontrollable curiosity. Carrie? I was lost in my mind when I suddenly hear someone whisper my name behind me. I jumped, surprised. My heart stops and my blood turns to ice. I instantly turn around by reflex, finding something that simply shouldn't be there. Oh. In front of my eyes, a huge mirror has appeared. It's even bigger than me, reflecting all of my body. I stare at my own reflection, hypnotized by the image. Reflex. As if it was the first time I had seen a mirror. I look at my reflection copy, my movements without mistake. They put the word reflex in there. I move my hand, my head, and legs, and the reflection does exactly the same. However, there's something special in that image. The person in the mirror is the right one, but the place where it is not the same. My room does not reflect in the mirror. Instead, the background belongs to another house, made of wood, and with the looks of being abandoned for many years. I simply can't talk. Not a single word comes to my mind that could begin to describe the feeling of wonder, surprise, and insecurity that invades me at this moment. It's so incredible, so impossible, something out of a dream. But that's why it is something I can't control or even understand. Is it even safe to be in the same room as that mirror? I don't know. However, I can't stop staring at it. Let's take a look closer, shall we? Enhanced by the mysterious presence of the mirror, I started to walk toward it. Before I knew it, I was standing right next to it. I blink while looking at it in silence. There's something incredible in it. Not just that, something beautiful too. I don't think before extending a hand, touching the glass with the tip of my fingertips. It feels like touching the surface of a frozen lake. It feels like I only need to press a little harder to get inside the mirror, cross it as if I was jumping into a pool. Should I try it? Why not? Jump. I'm not aware of what I was thinking until my feet moved, but then it was too late to stop. I opened my eyes, astonished at seeing what I was doing. Somebody planted an idea in my mind, and I accepted it as mine. So easily, it was scary. Just seconds ago I was frightened of that mirror, and now I was being consumed by it, falling deeper and deeper into an unknown place. Ooh, where are we going? I close my eyes, now unable to see me fall. I want to scream, but no sound comes out from me. It's as if I was screaming in outer space. But there's air here. No, I was wrong. It's not air, but water that surrounds me. I'm sinking as if someone had chained an anchor to my leg so fast, I confused it with falling. The sensation doesn't go away for many long seconds that seem eternal. I lose myself, falling from the world I belong to another unknown one. God, that was pathetic. Sorry, guys. Suddenly, I opened my eyes, gasping with surprise. I'm gonna say gasping instead of gassing, because it just sounds bad. Gasping with surprise at the same time, I wake up, almost jumping. I was able to scream, as if waking up from a nightmare. I would say it was just that, if it wasn't for a single detail. I rub my forehead, finding small droplets of sweat. Then I take a deep breath, closing my eyes for a moment. My heart still beats anxious, but slowly it relaxes. Ooh. There's beds. When I open my eyes again, I realize I'm not in my room. I haven't woken up yet from this strange nightmare. Instead, I find myself in an old building made of wood. What is this place? I murmured, confused while looking around. I ignored, how I got there. Ignoring how I got there. Doesn't seem to be anything strange with this place. I still messed up that whole entire line. I find myself in a dormitory. There are many beds around, all of them small and painted with bright colors. That makes me think they belong to children. I scratch my head before standing up. Where am I? There's nobody here to listen to my question, but curiosity is too much to stay quiet. I didn't realize before, but the beds have names in them. Royer. I read aloud. With curiosity, I look at the others. Mary, Henry. Then I suddenly stop, opening my eyes wide, astonished. My heart jumps when I read the next name. Gary. What is this? I can't explain why it has my name. The only answer that comes to my mind is that someone was waiting for me and prepared it, but in that case, it is too small. I shake my head confused and look at the bed next to it. In so little time, I'm hit by a new surprise that makes me tremble to the core. The name on it was crossed, but there's another one below it that I instantly recognized. Alice. It's her. It must be her who brought me here, I said with complete confidence. Then I looked down, trying to think on what to do next. Soon after, I rubbed my forehead, feeling quite stupid. I first need to go out of here and then find a way back home. Of course, I said to myself as if it was so easy. When I leave the bedroom, I arrive to a hallway that connects with 2 other doors. I guess more rooms and some stairs that go down to the first floor. First, I try to open the doors without results. Soon, the only option I have left is to go down. At the end of the stairs, there's a door. When I open it, I see what seems to be the living room. I step inside, and then I look around with curiosity, discovering a double door. It's the exit, it has to be. I jump excited with that thought. But that happiness would not last much longer. After looking at it closely, I realized something. That door was never going to open. There wasn't anything keeping it closed. It just feels like I'm looking at a fake door. It's only part of the wall, disguised as a door. This can't be, I said after meaninglessly trying to open it. Then I shake my head. I'm wrong. This is very possible. After all, I'm inside another world. This is the world behind the mirror. I can't judge it with the same logic as mine. I shouldn't. I take a deep breath before letting out a long sigh. If I want to escape, I guess I could try with the same mirror that got me in. Now the problem is finding it. Gary? Suddenly, I feel a chill. All of my body turns to ice when I hear someone calling my name, whispering it with a creepy voice behind my back. I instantly turn around, finding surprised how from nowhere, not 1, but 4 doors had appeared. What is going on? I said, confused before getting closer. Each door has a name written. The Forest of Whispers, Trip to the Deep, the Kingdom of the Sun, and the Forgotten Castle. I read the names aloud, unable to remember ever hearing any of them. They are completely new to me. However, the mystery doesn't end there. 3 of the doors are opened, and the last, the Forgotten Castle, is blocked by 3 big lock pads. I'm never going to be able to break them, I said with resignation before sighing. The chains look very solid, but if there are locks, it's because they are protecting something. It can't be just a coincidence to have 3 open doors and 3 padlocks. There must be something valuable behind that door. I nod, convinced I am right. Then I stare at the door. Well, I stare at the open doors. Which one should I open first? Oh, they misspelled Whispers. Alright, so we got the Forest of Whispers, Trip to the Deeps, and the Kingdom of the Sun. I say we start with the Forest, just because, you know, it's at the top. Let's go with that one. Suddenly, I open my eyes. However, I don't wake up in my bed as I would like. Instead, I find myself laying under a tree in the middle of a thick and dark forest. I exclaimed, bewildered. The last thing I remember was turning the knob of the door. Then there was a gap in my memory, as if I'd been teleported to this place. No, it's more like if I had always been here, just unconscious. The memories of the orphanage and everything that happened before are blurry in memory, as if only a bad dream. But that's impossible. I would never fall asleep in the middle of the forest. I take a deep breath and rub my eyes to fully awake before standing up. Then I look around, not finding a single thing I could call familiar. Everything is unknown and even creepy. A forest full of trees with twisted branches. The air is damp and cool. The leaves seem to whisper words when they move with the wind, but that is only my imagination. Or so I hope. Thankfully, the full moon gives enough light to see my way. However, it also produces many shadows which seem to toy with my mind. I put my hand to my chest, feeling how anxiety hardens my heart. Just one look, no more than a few seconds, and I'm already nervous. Anyway, I can't stay here. Alright, so we ended up in a forest. Deep dark place, and we will end up traveling into that forest next time we get this started. It is so late. I am just about ready to pass out and go to bed, guys. So until next time, I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.